Oh well, at least we were spared a season of seeing Starless
Ooh.
tits.
Yeah. Just pointing just frontward. Was a sweet moment when she showed him like his daughter.
He...
Oh, I found it. Thank God we didn't have to find our way back. Put it in his back. There we go. I'm alive. I think Binging with Babbage did do the excellent challenge, right?
I think he did, yeah.
It did look good though, like the chewy.
I think that was one where he and his two friends had to have a shot of Pepto. Because of the
Yeah, he
omelet.
like legit shot too. Here we go.
I like Pepto because it does a really good job of dealing with heartburn and shit, but man, it tastes bad.
Oh, we're about to do some creepy shit. I'm not really too bothered by like the taste of Pepto though. Oh, dude, can you imagine? Like, so you remember that Futurama episode where like Fry is not Fry. All of them went to Mars, to visit like Amy, to introduce Kif to her family and shit.
Yeah.
And they're all having like a big barbecue, and they had like that giant oil tanker of like fucking like Pepto Bismol.
Yeah.
And Fry put it on his food. Would you eat that?
No.
We were on a Shibuya, boys. God, it just reminds me so much of like the New York Square. So the weird thing about Digimon is, despite it being a cyberpunk, it does have its fantasy elements, and we're about to see one.
Yeah, it strikes me as more of a fantasy than cyberpunk, to be honest.
The original like anime, like despite the cyber shit, like it really did feel like a fantasy like isekai kind of thing, because there was like so much weird shit. You still don't get like an explanation for some things. You know how you go back to your childhood stuff as an adult and you kind of get surprised by how it could be fucked up? So to put as much context into this, in the second season there's like this thing. Did I almost just get hit by a car?
I think so.
Holy shit! Anyway, there's like this thing where it involves like another digital world and yada yada. You think you're doing a good deed because you help these creatures and whatever, but apparently these creatures like kind of get really like fucked up looking. And in the original subtitle, I don't blame Saban for not dubbing this part or not translating it thoroughly. They're pretty much telling this 14-year-old girl that they're gonna rape her to like give her like Cthulhu offspring. They didn't say rape, but it's the words they're using, like you will be our queen to birth our offspring to dethrone our old corrupt king. I'm like, what the fuck? It was so fucked up. And this is a plot point that never got addressed again too. I couldn't believe that. Ugh. And yes, there is a Cthulhu and Dagon Digimon too. Another thing that was messed up for me is like Rocko's Modern Life. Revisiting that. If you've seen that show. I still can't get over like, did I freeze up again?
No.
Okay, thank God. Wait, whoa, what the fuck? How did I do the automatic thing? I wasn't touching the controller. How did I do that? I want to know how to do that. Anyway, one of the things I can't get over, like from Rocko's Modern Life, they had like this thing where I guess the context was they're road tripping or something, and they go to a motel. The sign kind of gives away, but this guy behind the counter is like, "Sorry, but we're booked all night." Then like a flashing light was shown. He's like, "Oh, we got premature departure. How long will you be staying?" He's like, "All night." All night? Okay, then. He writes them down. I couldn't believe that. And there's one episode, no wonder why I've never seen it. And I heard about it from like Cyberspark. They banned it because apparently like what's his name? Mr. Bighead, who's like a neighbor, like he's not paying attention to his wife. So she's lusting after Rocko. And it's like a fucking like naughty like MILF thing going on. Like, "Oh, Rocko, can you zip me up, darling?" I just couldn't. No wonder why I got like that was the second ever episode too, or maybe first. You guys say something. Is there any like kid show you went back to as like an adult and you're like, what the fuck? How did I not see? How was this allowed? Not Ren and Stimpy. That's too easy.
Yeah. I'm not sure, to be honest. I remember there was one joke in Recess where Principal Prickly's brother, who also happened to be an elementary school principal, like he was visiting, and first thing he says, "Wow, Petey, your school looks great. Nice flagpole. Of course, mine's bigger."
Okay. That little subtle. Where are the kids?
I can't really think of one. I didn't watch like a ton of kid shows growing up. Like my parents had a rule where like we generally weren't allowed to like watch TV like without them. So we always like TV night would always would almost inevitably mean like whatever we watched at night would be whatever my dad wanted to watch. Aww. So rather than growing up on like. So I did have like some kids shows growing up, like Teen Titans and some of Justice League, but mostly I grew up on shows like Monk, Burn Notice, and NCIS rather than like proper children's entertainment.
Oh, what a boring topic.
Although I have gone back to watch Monk recently, and I did not fully appreciate just how much of a cringe comedy that show is because the whole show is basically a Sherlock Holmes level detective who is like exceptionally good at noticing Sorry, what?
So it is a detective show?
Monk, yeah.
I didn't know.
It is a detective show. Yeah. It's it's about this like super Sherlock Holmes level detective who also has like dozens and dozens of like phobias and habits and whatnot due to losing his wife, and the whole like one of the overarching like storylines across the show is trying to figure out trying to figure out who murdered his wife, and he's very clearly a very quirky and weird character, and going back to that show, I did not fully appreciate just how much the show was leaning on Monk like being like uncomfortable with a given situation. It's literally every episode, and it makes the show harder to watch than I remember. It also makes it very relatable though, because like every episode has like that really awkward, drawn out situation that you almost inevitably that you immediately understand like why he's like so freaked out in the social situation. It's very easy to relate to like how uncomfortable he is with a given situation.
Oh God. Oh, so the context for this is like we did a weird ritual where all of us have to walk towards the center of this at the same time, singing a song, and that bitch legit like hacked like the lights, like the traffic shit, so we could do it without getting hit. And now there's no one. Look carefully. There's no one around us. No car.
Oh wow, that is creepy.
Yeah, it's very creepy. But yeah, go ahead. I just thought that'd be fun to tell you. So that sounds so serious, but you said it's a cringe comedy?
Oh yeah,
well, it's a
comedic show.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a the show drives most of its comedy from just how awkward and uncomfortable a situation is. Like he has to deal with things not being in perfect order all the time, or things not being perfectly clean. There are some like sometimes they are able to like be more creative than haha, isn't this situation awkward for this character? Like one episode that I found very funny, or at least one scene in particular, like the Monk's like sidekick Sharona is convinced that is convinced that a monk the context for the episode is like, everyone thinks that a monkey like killed this guy in a safe room, and Sharona's convinced that the monkey's innocent, So she kidnaps the monkey and hides it in Monk's apartment. And you would and with that sort of context, you would expect Monk to absolutely flip out upon discovering that there was a monkey in his apartment, literally trashing the place. But he basically pretends that it's not there for like the first few minutes of the scene. But as the monkey like trashes more and more of his apartment, he calls. I think it was his shrink or Sharona. I can't remember which one.
It was.
But he says like,
Dr. Kroger.
I'm seeing. Okay, so it was a shrink. And he basically says like, I'm seeing a monkey in my house, but I'm fairly certain it's not actually there. So he's basically in denial of the fact that there is a monkey trashing his apartment, which is so much funnier than him losing his shit at a monkey in his apartment.
Yeah.
So we're back in the real world. We almost got hit by a fucking car. So apparently it's implying we saw a spirit of a girl who got killed 3 months ago at the intersection. That intersection.
The scrambled crossing intersection.
I think that is what it's called. By a truck! Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, it's Truck-kun!
Don't even. Truck-kun.
The infamous serial killer.
Truck-kun, the serial killer. I can't believe that's not Robot Chicken Skit yet. Like, it's like a train that almost hit somebody. No, let me finish it. Like, somebody like narrowly dodged it, and the train is like, like somebody like somebody parks like, I said train. The truck, like somebody parks the truck at like, I don't know, at fucking Denny's or something. The guy goes in, and the truck is like, God damn it, another one I missed. It's like he's like doing the evil finger of contemplation thing like Mr. Burns does, but with his 2 front wheels and shit. Like, next time. That's like a Robot Chicken bit, I imagine. In time. Oh yeah, sometimes you get these weird endings like this one. If I kill everyone, that'll make me lucky. And if everyone dies, that'll make me happy. Wait till we get to the sex doll one. That one ends kind of creepily too. There's like no resolution to this. It's just creepy. Sleuth, rank up. Apprentice. Now I'm apprentice? Okay.
What were you before?
I don't remember. I wasn't really paying attention. Like the rank ups don't really matter. Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention. I know one. I think it was like beginner, and then novice, and now apprentice. I think. Damn, I should have worn this for this case. Anyway. I don't log into Eden much. I've heard the views. Okay. What am I gonna see?
I'm just gonna sit behind my desk while you do all the work.
She actually is a big part of the story. Like the look of her car.
Yeah, I know.
No. Like it's just if you remember how the car looks with like the coloring and the decoration, that's actually a foreshadow to what she does. The fucking color. Oh yeah. I wish I caught that earlier. I feel ashamed that I didn't. She said the. Oh, here it is. God, I love this environment. But Mom, I swear, there's something there. I just found it. Wait, I see it. Sweetie, look behind you and check for yourself. See, nothing there. Now, don't worry about it.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. Like that cartoon called Forget About It. Just gonna walk away. We got another case from the Occult Club again. Well, that's who the kids
aren't all cases technically personal,
but not this one. Oh yeah, pretty much. Oh, I think they mean. I think she means personal because it has nothing to do with the occult club. I think the person filed a case. And it's actually her shit. It's not like the creepy shit we did at the intersection. I think.
Okay.
I think we'll just see. Wait, is this the sex doll one? Let me see. No way. No way. This could be it. What's up, bitch? Okay, let's see. Okay, it's
Nightmare
not.
Eater.
Ooh, memory.
Okay.
Sweet. I don't think this is it, but damn, I'm so excited for nothing. Yeah, it's personal. I think I might be caught up in a cybercrime. I can't really. There's some supernatural elements involved, I think. Okay.
And wait, how does that stop the police from getting involved? I don't understand.
She might explain. Let's see. Take a look at this.
Okay,
it's my
okay.
log on Digiline. Let's see what you got. Okay, so it's like a journal. Should I go to my club tomorrow? They claim they do research, but all they really do is hang out and talk. It's only a club because everyone has similar interests. I should probably enroll in something a little more serious and go to that too. I could really use a hot, manly boyfriend. Oh my gosh, did I just write that heart? What's so special about this? Keep going, you'll understand why. Could Kenji, fellow Ken, have a crush on me? May. What? May. Whatever the fuck. Lol. No way. She has one-track mind. She can't think of anything else but occult stuff. Does that guy even have his eyes on straight? He's such an ass. He has a real hottie right in front of him and can't take his eyes off May for even a second to notice it. Maybe I should seduce him. Part. I mean, I got the goods. I'd give him a peek.
Okay.
Oh,
but listen here.
wow.
Oh, okay.
No. But here's why she came to us. How do I put?
Okay.
How do I put this? They're not unusual. Yada yada. Putting my personal opinion aside, I otherwise don't see anything wrong with them. They look normal to me. The thing is, I didn't write that stuff.
Oh.
They just randomly showed up, but they freaked me out so badly that I deleted them. Doesn't that just mean your account was hijacked? Some 2-bit? Yeah. No, it's not anything like that. Okay, so here, there's more to it. I wasn't the one who wrote those posts and put them online, but they are how I feel. What you say
okay.
written there is that stuff that I think about, I just don't express out loud.
Okay. Now it makes sense why she wouldn't go to the police. Okay.
They probably wouldn't believe her.
Well, not just that, but it's not really the sort of thing that the police would typically look into. I wouldn't think.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. You know, it's actually nice having you with this session. The fact that this is a detective themed story, like you really do show some better insight than us two would. I kind of like your addition to this.
Oh, well, thank you.
Well, and you're my friend too.
Oh, then Detective Zip will probably piss you off then.
Yeah. Oh. God.
It is.
Well,
I'm not going to spoil anything.
If they butchered.
No, go
if
on.
they butchered Hitch as much as I've been led to believe, I was kind of like pre. Oh wait, no, check it down.
Oh, sorry. It was Kyoko trying to like call out the hacker. But go ahead, continue your conversation.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was just getting like if Hitch is as butchered as I've been led to believe, I would expect to be very irritated.
Well, without
like Hitch was Hitch was like one of the only decent things in that movie to me.
Yep.
That sucks. You're gonna react to her like Lefty did to Hitch.
Probably.
Oh, boy.
But I mean, the thing is, I can appreciate what they tried to do, and without spoiling anything, I can appreciate what they tried to do with Zip's character of making her a detective, but it is so fucking lazy what they have her do, and they practically fucking cheat to have her figure shit out. It's infuriating.
Yeah.
Oh.
But that's not even worse. What the worst part is, she acts all high and mighty about it and just tries to be the smartest character in the room, and it's never called out.
Oh, God.
Remember this little critter? This is the one we got from the AC unit.
Mm.
He's a side character now. Anyway. Yeah, it's pretty lazy. Like, she just, like...
Yeah, Chapter 4, I mean, yeah. Hitch's character was pretty much ruined with Make Your Mark's introduction, but Zip's character was absolutely ruined in Chapter 4.
The fact that Lefty calls her the hard C, it's, like, funny.
Like, the perspective. Before Chapter 4, she was tied with Hitch as my favorite character. After Chapter 4, she's my least favorite character.
Yeah, because Lefty would like vent to because he would vent to me. Not that I mind it, and like it's just holy shit, dude. I heard, my favorite was Sunny, but from what I've heard from you, not just you, I've heard this from other people too. Like apparently all the characters are the same.
Yeah, that's another issue with both Make Your Mark and Tell Your Tale. They all have the same personality now.
Yep. Ooh, what can I buy? Wait, what's this? Oh, Pete's smelling it? Okay. What can I buy here? Let's see. Ooh. Oh. Oh yeah, so here's a cool thing. So your Digimon have personalities, and depending on the personalities, it affects stats. And that's what these CDs are. But it doesn't have anything I want yet. Like for Hawk, like for what I want him to become in the future, I want Brainy because he has a big magic attack that hits everybody in his final form. Right now he has he is Brainy. Okay, good. We'll keep that. But yeah, just shit like that. Back to the digital fire, as I call it. Curious what Onyx and you will I'm talking to Trigger. I'm curious what you guys will think of Missy when we get to a certain point, like a new character. Lefty. And I don't blame him for thinking this. We just don't see the appeal of this character. I think it's just bronies who like submissive characters. I really do.
Biggest thing I can see is she's sad. And people want to be empathetic. Fine, but you got to have more than just being sad to be interesting.
So this kid is the one who hacked that bitch's phone. Yeah, that's really all there is to her. Kind of an awkward speech, which kind of makes sense, I guess. And her black girl hairdo. Didn't you tell me some stupid shit that people think she's black just because of her fucking hairdo?
Yeah.
Oh my god.